I'm on my second lemon drop. This girl talk might get a little messy. Goddamn. FDO, FDA, first day y'all knew the feds got out the jail in Sussex Florence. I just got out the... Oh wait, let me put the lemon drops down. We ain't gotta put it down. Y'all, this is our first official girl talk. Like, we didn't have little girl talks in the midst of vlogs and at the end of vlogs, but we ain't had no girl talk that was just girl talk. Tipsy girl talk at that. Like, yeah, let's get right into it. I had y'all send me questions on Instagram and topics that y'all wanted me to talk about, and y'all sent a lot. So y'all really trying to get into the tea, and I'm gonna let y'all in the tea just a little bit. I am on my second lemon drop. I'm warm and I'm feeling real honest. So yeah, do with that information what you will. But let's get right into it, y'all. I'm gonna start out lights. Somebody asked me, and I haven't looked at all of these questions. I looked at some, but I'm gonna try to answer them all as truthfully as I can. Somebody asked, was leaving home, Chicago, a blessing or something I had to grow into? So when I first left Chicago, hold on, let me take a sip and sit this down. When I first left Chicago, it was to go to college. So I went to college. I went to the University of Michigan. And once I was done with college in Michigan, I moved to Houston. And me moving to Houston was like an impulsive decision. I was just like, okay, I don't want to go back to Chicago, so I'm gonna go to Houston. My next place that I move will not be an impulsive decision. I told y'all that in my last vlog. I really want to sit and take time to think about where I want to settle down at. I don't want to just like move somewhere that's hot just because of the internet, or like move somewhere that I think will be a good fit for me, but in the long run it won't. Like, I really want to feel my next spot out before I really move there, because moving is easy, don't get me wrong. Like, people be trying to make it seem like moving to a new state is just this big thing, which it is, but at the end of the day, you just relocating. As long as you got some money you can make in that new city and you got a home, it's nothing but a change in scenery. So I just want to make sure that wherever I move to next, I really love it, because I really grew to not like Houston. I'm not gonna lie. I liked Houston at first, maybe because it was new and I was, what, 22, 23? I'm about to be 26, so it's like the clubbing, and people be like, oh, there's other stuff to do in Houston. I know that, but Houston is known for clubbing. People come here with the intention to party, and that's just not something I resonate with no more. Like, I don't really be in clubs no more and stuff like that, so I feel like it's just more for me elsewhere. But I will be staying in Houston for like at least the next 2 years, I feel like. But after 2 years, baby, no promises. My time might be up. Somebody also asked me, how was my experience at U of M? I love U of M. If you are in high school and you applying to colleges, apply to the University of Michigan. I went there on a full ride. It's a beautiful, big campus. It's not that diverse, but I didn't really mind that, because what I've learned at PWIs, the resources are just so much greater than the resources at HBCUs. Like, my dorm room was huge. I can control the air and heat in my dorm room. The bathrooms was clean. Like, I had like Wendy's, Subway, a taco place at the bottom of my dorm. Like, U of M is a very beautiful campus. The dorms are updated for the most part, and I loved it. If you got the opportunity to go to U of M, and it's a great school in general for academics and sports, so if you get the opportunity to go to U of M, I think you should. Am I talking fast? Let me slow down. I talk fast in general, but the liquor just speeded up ×2. Somebody asked for tips on losing their V card. I don't really have no tips for you. If I'm being honest with y'all, I lost my virginity when I was 17. Yeah, I lost my virginity when I was 17. I don't know if my mama know that, but she be watching my YouTube. So yeah, I lost my virginity at 17. And if I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I lost my virginity in a car to my boyfriend. He was my boyfriend though, but we was kids. We was in a car. We couldn't go to my house. We was in a car. We was. And yeah, I really don't have no tips for you. The only tip I would say is to make sure you do it with somebody you trust, and that's really it. And wait as long as you can. It's really not that big of a deal if you ask me. Like, when you do it, it's not gonna be like just this big moment that you're gonna remember for the rest of your life. You might remember it for like a year, then after that it's gonna be like, okay, I lost my virginity. Like, it's not really that deep. But what I will tell you, don't just lose it just to lose it, or lose it and give it to the wrong person. Make sure whoever you give your virginity to or losing your virginity to, that you like them. Don't just do it just to do it. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. What's a red flag you ignored that you won't ever ignore again? Oh, that's a good one. A red flag I ignored that I won't ever ignore again. Oh, I got one. If you ask a man about his ex and he get to going 100 bars on her, I'm talking about I hate that bitch. Fuck her. She blocked on everything. I'll never talk to her again. She did, she that, she did this, she did that. He love her. He loves that bitch. Okay? He's in love with her still. And he's so mad that he still love her that he hates her. Literally. Okay? Get that girl her nigga back. that's still her nigga. I'm trying to tell you. The same girl that he down talking gonna be the same girl that he end up fucking back with later while he's still fucking with you. Maybe I'm just traumatized, but I'm just telling you from experience, that's a red flag. If you ask a man about his ex and he get to go on 100 bars on his ex about how he hate her and she this, she that, he love her. You shouldn't even have that much emotion built up inside you about your ex to even evoke that much hatred. Like, if anybody asks me about my ex, I'll be like, girl, I'm not gonna go 100 bars on that man because I don't care. He still cares. He loves her. Leave that girl nigga alone. Give her back to him. Matter of fact, that's her nigga. I'm trying to tell you. When you're trying to focus on yourself, what advice do you have on ignoring men? Everybody want to talk about the boys. I had so many questions about like relationships and like relationship status and dating, but I'm answering for y'all. When you're trying to focus on yourself, what advice do you have on ignoring men? I think when you're really trying to focus on yourself, you won't even think twice about talking to a man. Like, when I was going through my phase of like really not dating, when I first became single out of my last relationship, men weren't even that attractive to me. Like, it'd be like, okay, he looked good, but it's like I was so locked in on myself that I had no desire to even talk to a man. So when you're really locked in on yourself, you don't even need no advice on how to ignore the man, because it's so easy, because you're not even seeing them. You're probably like, okay, he attractive, he cute, but that's just not where my head at right now. So you really just got to be locked in on yourself enough for men to not even be a thought. When they DMing you or you seeing them in person, it's like, you cute, but I'm saving all my energy for myself. And that was probably the best thing I could have did those few months that I went really not talking to anybody, because I really learned, like, I can be by myself. Like, after being in a relationship for so long, you really got to learn how to be by yourself again, to not miss them good morning texts and good night texts, not miss having to sleep with somebody every night and things like that. So I think those few months of me not talking to a man really made me stronger and really like ignited my self-love for myself. Am I open to new friends? If I'm gonna be honest, at this point, not really. Only because, baby, I got enough friends. Okay, y'all seen all the people that was at Friendsgiving. It was like 12 of they ass. Love my friends down, but they enough. I don't want to get invited to not another birthday trip. Gotta buy another birthday gift. None of that. I'm tired. Okay, I got enough. I got a friend for every aspect of my life, literally. That's not to say like I'm like just closed off to anybody who want to get to know me, or if I meet somebody, I'm just gonna be like, oh no, I'm not making new friends right now. If it happens, it happens. But as far as me like scouting for new friends, no. Now when I moved to Houston, I kind of was scouting for new friends, if that makes sense. I would kind of like put myself out there to make new friends, or DM people that knew somebody that I knew and they lived in Houston. I'd be like, oh, you want to hang out, or whatever the case may be. But now at this point in my life, no, I got enough friends. But like I said, that's not to say that I'm just like gonna be like hella standoffish to anybody that try to like be cool with me. Like, that's not the point. I'm just not looking for it, if that makes sense. How do you feel about mixing friend groups? So I don't necessarily have friend groups. I just have friends that I've accumulated over the years from me being from Chicago, living in Michigan for school, and living in Houston. So I don't really have friend groups. Like, it's not like I got a group chat with these 4 people and these 3 people. That's not the case at all. All my friends are my friends individually, but I can bring them together and it'd be cool. However, after this last Friendsgiving, nothing messy or like negative happened per se, but after this last Friendsgiving, I am really kind of debating like, okay, maybe I do have a lot of friends, and you don't really have to put all your friends in the same room all the time, because I love all my friends for different reasons. So one friend might not click with another friend or agree with everything that this friend do like I do, if that makes sense. Like, just because I love this person don't mean that this friend is gonna love this friend, if that makes sense. They might can be together in the same space and be cordial, but that's not to say like they would hang out or be fond of each other without me being in the mix. And I kind of have to understand that. So it's like my friends, they get along. It wasn't nothing that happened at Friendsgiving that was like nothing like that, but it's just like, it's just a lot of different vibes and personalities in one space. And I don't know, y'all. If I'm really being honest, I don't think I'm going to do Friendsgiving next year. If I do, liquor won't be involved. And if it is, it'll be like cute drinking, not like we was taking shots on shots on shots. But like I said, nothing negative happened per se. It's just like certain things that I peep because I know my friends. And it's like, okay, it is like 12 of us. It's 12 girls. At the end of the day, girls is catty. Girls just give off distinct vibes. So I'm gonna be honest. I think that was my last Friendsgiving. Friendsgiving be a vibe, but also hosting is a lot. Like, for me mentally, I try to do my big one, and I'm trying to do my big one, but it kind of results in me not having as much fun as everybody else because I'm the host and I'm coming out thousands of dollars, and I'm not even having as much fun as everybody else. So honestly, that might have been the last Friendsgiving, y'all. But if I do have another Friendsgiving, it won't be like clubbing and partying. It'll be like, okay, y'all, let's make vision boards. Let's do girl talk. Let's play some games, like not just like going out clubbing, drinking, and things like that. Cause I don't know. I just want a different vibe for Friendsgiving, a more calm vibe. But when it comes to mixing friends, I just feel like I want to keep all my friends separate. Cause it might be a friend that I got. Maybe she just got a smart ass mouth. And other people might not understand, like, okay, this friend got a smart ass mouth. I might know she don't mean no harm, but other people might not know that. Or I got a friend that got a resting bitch face. Always got a stink face. And I know that that's her resting bitch face and she don't really have an attitude, but another person might not know that. So just to kind of alleviate all of that, I think I'm just done mixing my friends overnight. I'll say that. Overnight. So yeah. But let me preface again, nothing happened at Friendsgiving. It's just stuff that I noticed. Love my friends down. Don't text me, okay? Thank you. What would you do if you had a friend who you felt was jealous of you? Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know. You gotta define jealousy, because I feel like a lot of times people interchange jealousy for admiration, because I can admire certain things about my friends but not be jealous. I can like certain things that you do in your life and try to implement it into my own life without being jealous of you. I just admire you and I want to implement that into my own life, but that don't necessarily mean that I want to be you or I'm jealous of your life, if that makes sense. But I feel like it's also a thin line between admiring somebody and like copying them with the intention on like getting ahead of them, if that makes sense. So for example, when I moved to Houston, I had a friend. We're not friends no more, but I had a friend. Let me take a drink. I had a friend, and I was talking to her about, at this point, I was still a braider, of course, because I had just moved to Houston, but I was talking to her about me doing like an e-course or ebook on how to braid faster, because that was like my niche. That's why my clients was coming to me, because when they go to other people, they taking 8 hours. They come to me, it's only taking 4 or 5. So I had made an ebook on, well, I was making an ebook on how to braid faster and like cut down your time on braiding or whatever. And I'm telling her this, I'm confiding to her about it, I'm excited about it. I'm really telling all my friends, because I felt like I can do that, and it was a safe space for me to do that. So I'm telling her about it or whatever, and I ain't thinking none of it. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, I think that'd be good. Do y'all know I got on Instagram 48 hours later, and this girl dropped the ebook or e-course? Mind y'all, it's not a problem that you did that. The problem was, for one, it wasn't an ebook that she made. She bought a generic ebook off Etsy and resold it. Problem number 2, when I was telling you about me doing this, you never said that this was something that you wanted to do too. Now, and I know some people be like, oh, I don't like to talk about things until it's done. I don't like to like put bad vibes on it or speak on it before it's done, because it might not go right, or I don't feel comfortable sharing my ideas with people before they're done. I get that. But if I'm your friend, you should feel comfortable. You should feel comfortable enough to tell me your moves before you do it. Not saying that you have to, but if that was your reasoning, why do you not feel comfortable telling me? And if I'm confiding to you about the same thing, we could have helped each other. You never said that you was doing an ebook or an e-course. Not to say you have to tell me anything, but it's just, it was kind of weird, and I had brought it to her attention. And when I did, do y'all know this girl left me on red and didn't respond? And we never talked again after that. She like unfollowed me on everything, blocked me on TikTok and stuff, because around this time was when I was getting like my platform up on TikTok. And it's like, I knew I wasn't tweaking, because you tell me everything else. I know the last time you had sex, all type of shit, but you drawing the line at a business move? No, I gave you the idea and you admired it. But you kind of, that's why I said it's a thin line between admiring and being jealous, because now I feel like you was a little jealous that I was kind of going to take off with this, so you tried to do it before me like you was going to do it better, and it didn't even hit like you thought it would, because you stopped selling the ebook. You stopped promoting the ebook days later. So it's like, what did you think this was, like a get rich quick thing? Like you was going to do it before me and it was going to work for you and that was going to be that? So it was like, it is a thin line between admiration and jealousy, but in that instance, I'm checking it. I told you I was doing this, and you gonna turn around and do it. And you never said you was gonna do this. You never. I talked about this on the phone with you for like an hour, and you never said you wanted to do this. So why all of a sudden are you doing it? Then I get on Etsy. I'm always on Etsy. I'm a business owner. I'm always on Etsy looking at flyers. I know Etsy sells ebooks. I've seen this ebook on Etsy a million times. You went on Etsy and bought a $10 ebook that quick. You didn't put no thought, no work into it. You just throwing it out there. That's jealousy, just a little bit. But you know, hey, wish her all the best in life. Ain't no beef. I sent her a message about how I felt about it. She never responded. Left it on red and just went and unfollowed me and everything and blocked me on TikTok. It was like, was I really tweaking? I don't think so. What's a fun fact many people don't know about you? Ooh, a fun fact many people don't know about me. Oh, I got one. Hopefully my mama can't go to jail for me saying this. But my mama changed my birth certificate when I was little. When I was like 5. And she made me 6 so that I could start school early. So when I was in 4th grade, I was really supposed to be in 3rd grade. When I was in 6th grade, I was really supposed to be in 5th grade. So I was always the youngest one in my classes. But she changed my birth certificate because I was in school and they was telling her like, she too smart, like she getting done with her work early and she bothering the other kids. I think this is too easy for her. You should think about putting her into like a better school. But baby, I grew up in Inglewood, south side of Chicago, but ain't no better school. So she like, okay, let me just change her birth certificate and put her in a higher grade so that it's a little more challenging for her. And yeah, I ended up telling people I was a year older than what I really was. I think my mama kind of regretted it after, because I feel like I was just kind of around a lot of older people, because I think I was like, was I 16 when I graduated high school? No, I was 17. I had just turned 17, but everybody else was already 18, or they had been 17 for some months. I had literally just turned 17 when I graduated high school. And when I went to college, I was still 17 all the way up until almost my sophomore year. So yeah, that's a fun fact about me. My birth certificate is correct now, but it wasn't for a very long time. How do you keep up great friendships? I think I'm a very low maintenance friend to certain friends. I do have certain friends that I talk to every day. I got friends I know everything about, and I got friends that only call me when it's going to be her birthday and she want to plan a birthday trip. I might got some friends that only call me when she got some tea. I might got some friends that only call me when she want to go out to eat or she want to go out. Like, I just know what friends I have for certain things. Like, I don't have one friend that is everything to me, and I feel like that's how people kind of get mixed up when it comes to friendships. Like, just know that you might have one friend that's everything to you, and that's okay. But me being somebody that's lived in 3 different cities, it's kind of hard for me to keep up with just one friend that could be everything, because I didn't move so much and they probably still in the same place that I met them in. So I think just knowing the role that your friend is going to play in your life. All your friends is not going to play the same role in your life, and that's okay. I might have times where I'm talking to my best friend every day for a month straight, then I might not talk to her for 3 months, and I might talk to her again for 2 weeks straight. Like, it just depends. You just got to know the role that your friends are supposed to have in your life and be okay with that. Would I move to Atlanta? No. I don't like Atlanta. I don't even like Houston. I feel like Houston is very similar to Atlanta, even though like the party scene in Atlanta ain't really what it used to be no more. But like, I don't really like Atlanta. I never had like even a thought in my mind about moving to Atlanta, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I don't like Atlanta. My sister was thinking about moving to Atlanta. I was telling her like, I really hope you change your mind, because I don't like it there. I'm not gonna want to visit you there. I don't like it. Luckily, she changed her mind, but I don't like Atlanta. I don't know. It's not really. It don't hit for me. What's my favorite maintenance, and what maintenance can I go without? My favorite maintenance is getting my hair done. I hate getting my hair done, but I love having my hair done. I'm very tender-headed, and I don't like when people don't do my hair the way I like it. Not gonna lie. Those are the only 2 things that I don't like about getting my hair done. But I love having my hair done. I love when I get to the end, and I'm loving that ending result. But the process during, I don't like it. The maintenance that I can go without, the maintenance that I can go without is probably getting my lashes done. I can do my own clusters. I probably go without my nails too and do press-ons, but I would go without my lashes before I go without my nails being done. And toes, non-negotiable. I gotta have my toes done, and I gotta be waxed. I ain't waxed right now, but it's coming. It's coming. We gotta make this vlog on the way, because we're gonna go out the country, and we going far. We going. I think my flight is like 20-something hours. So yeah, maintenance and travel vlog on the way. But I can't go without the wax. I can't go without the toes being done. I can't go without the eyebrow, lip, and chin wax either, outside of the Brazilian and underarms. But I can go without my lashes and maybe my nails. Really just depends. How to keep a clean girl look. Y'all think I got a clean girl look? I feel like I'm trying to get the clean girl look, but I think a part of the clean girl look is having like sleek hair, your eyebrows done, a 2-piece set. I'm not gonna lie, a 2-piece set is the clean girl look, because you look simple. I feel like clean girl is not you busting a fit. That's not the aesthetic. It's like simple. She look cute, clean. She on some clean shoes. Her nails done. Her hair looking good. Her face look moisturized. Like eyebrows groomed. Just looking simple and put together. Like, one thing my grandma always taught me, and why y'all probably do think I have a clean girl look, my grandma never played all of that going out the house in a bonnet, pajamas, none of that. If you leaving up at my house, you put some clothes on. And I always been like a chill girl. I always loved like clothes and shoes, but like chill clothes and shoes. Like, I really just now got into wearing heels and stuff like the past 2 years. I always been like a real like designer shoes, or like Jordans, Nikes, real good shoes, or like a simple outfit kind of girl. Hell done. So yeah, I think just really never leave the house without looking put together. That's how you have like that clean girl look. Always just have you a couple 2-piece sets, maybe like a U-part wig when your hair not done. Anything just to make yourself look like you did something before you left the house. Like, baby, I ain't got on nothing right now, but y'all probably think I look clean. But the leave out under this hat, crazy. But you don't know that. So just always kind of take pride in how you leave out the house. Whether it's going to the grocery store, anywhere. I'll be in a grocery store with a 2-piece set on, looking real cute. People looking at me like I'm going out to eat or something. But you know, you just got to take pride in how you look, no matter where you're going. Hygiene tips for girls. Hygiene tips for girls. I would say Nothing is wrong with using a vaginal wash. I know a lot of people tell you don't put soap down there, da da da. Baby, that's like washing your armpits with just water. It's a dark space that's folded up and closed. Like, you need something down there. Use a feminine wash. When you're coming off your cycle, use boric acid. A lot of people be scared to use boric acid. They don't want to insert nothing up there. I'm telling you, boric acid will get you right back to where you need to be, okay? I'm talking about water. I'm talking about slipping. Hey, boric acid, I'm trying to tell you. I get mad from Amazon. After my cycle, you use it to clean yourself out. You're literally going to see the stuff in your drawers, okay? Use the boric acid. It's very good for you. No complaints over here, okay? How do you build up your clientele in a new city? So I actually talk about this in a few of my e-courses. So I told y'all I'm done letting people pick my brain for free, but I'm going to touch on it just a little bit. But building my clientele in a new city, it was really just about having content to post. So before I moved, the months before I moved, when I was in Michigan still working before I moved to Houston, I had like 20 videos that I saved that I can post when I moved to Houston. So when it was dry in Houston, I had content to post from Michigan. It wasn't like I just had nothing to post because I had already posted it before. I saved those videos so that when I was in Houston, it looked like I was always working and I could use like Houston hashtags and things like that for those videos. So I think that's a good thing to do. And before you move to whatever city you move into, start using the hashtags of that city before you even move there. Put the state that you move into or the city that you move into in your bio before you even move there. You kind of want to get on the radar of people in that city way before you even think about moving to that city, if I'm being honest, just to get you in a algorithm. That's all I'm gonna say. If you want more, book a coaching call, boo. Thank you. Dating like in Houston. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I don't date in Houston. I don't even really go nowhere in Houston. When y'all see me when I be out in Houston, I be by myself. Honestly, I haven't seen. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't just saying this just to say it. I ain't never been out in Houston and just seen something that was just like, oh, I need him. If that makes sense. Like, they be saying like the niggas in Houston, baby, the bitches is in Houston. It's bad bitches everywhere in Houston. Now, is it just quality niggas everywhere? No, it's not. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anything that's ever tried to talk to me in Houston, I turned it down. If I'm gonna just be honest with y'all, I ain't never really talked to no man in Houston for real. Is that to say I haven't went on dates in Houston? I have, but I went on them dates knowing that I didn't like them people. Like, I was just bored. And I'm like, okay, let me just see if he gonna say something that's gonna make me like him. No. Dating in Houston is horrible. These men lack substance. And if they do got substance, I don't be attracted to them physically. And it's like, you don't even have to be conventionally attractive for me to be attracted to you. You can be ugly to everybody else. I don't give a damn. As long as I find you attractive, I don't care. So it was just like, either they was attractive to me and I didn't like nothing they was talking about, or maybe they had kids, or they wasn't attractive and I did like their personality, but it gotta be both. It gotta be both. So you just, I don't know, child. I don't date in Houston no more. I don't like it. I don't even go nowhere in Houston for real. That would put me in a position to even see somebody that I would date. Like, I be by myself a lot. Y'all see, I'll be by myself. I go to coffee shops by myself. Like, I don't even be in like club settings a lot or like lounge settings to the point where I'm even in the environments to see men that I would go on a date with, if that makes sense. Like, I'm kind of cool on dating in Houston. If I'm gonna be honest, I prefer long distance. I like long distance. I don't want you in my face all the time. Now, do it get kind of hard when I done had a bad day and I want to lay up with my man, or something going on and I want to be with my man, or like on Christmas or whatever the case may be? But like, I prefer long distance because I kind of still want to feel like my own person, especially since I did used to live with my ex. So it's like, I just know I never want to do that again. I don't want to live with another man until we're engaged, if I'm being honest. Like, I can be at your house for a month straight, but I need to know that I can still go back home and have my own space. Like, I just like long distance. I don't know. All my relationships, honestly, have been long distance. How I ended up living with my ex was, he came to Houston after I moved here and we ended up living together. But it wasn't like a planned thing, like, let's move to Houston and get a crib together. Like, I moved to Houston first and he came out here and we ended up living together. But I would never do that again, if I'm being honest. I love not living with a man. I love long distance, okay? I love planning to go see my man, like a flight to my man, and I can spend a week with him. Like, versus we just up each other's ass all the time. I don't even know how I would react living in the same city as my man, like when we first started dating. Not like we started long distance and then we ended up in the same city. Like, meeting somebody in the same city and y'all just have so much accessibility to each other. I've never had that, like, ever. So yeah, I do prefer long distance. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just used to it. I've never had a relationship where we met each other in the city and we was both in that city. It was always like, okay, you're here, I'm here, and then we ended up in the same city. So yeah. What's something you wish younger you knew? Oh, that's a good one. I wish younger me knew how to stand on her boundaries. I feel like I used to be a real people pleaser. Like, I used to live my life to please other people. And I think that really stems from my childhood and me just always trying to please my dad and like not get on his bad side and things like that. I feel like that really stemmed, not even to get like real deep with y'all, but like I really think that's where my people pleasing tendencies came from. Always trying to please my dad and not get on his bad side. I think that really trickled down into my relationships romantically and my relationships when it came to friendships. It was a lot of times where when I was younger, I had friends that did not deserve me as a friend, treated me bogus, treated me like the backup friend or like the last minute friend. And it was like, you didn't have to deal with that. But me just having those people pleasing qualities and just always trying to not rub people the wrong way or accommodate other people and stuff like that. It's like, you don't have to do that. Like, I'm so glad I got out of that phase of my life. Like, when I say I was, it's crazy because a lot of people probably didn't even know that I was like that because it was really just something that was going on like in my real close friendships and like my relationships. But like, I was a real people pleaser. Like, I put other people's needs before mine a lot just to keep the peace. And it's like, fuck y'all. Like, I don't have to do nothing to keep the peace. Like, if it's not making me happy, I'm not doing it. If it's not something that I don't want to do, I'm not doing it. If I don't agree with it, I'm not doing it to please you. Like, I don't care. We can fall out about it. What's up? Like, I used to be such a people pleaser. And yeah, it was because of my daddy. I'm not gonna lie. I love him down. It was because of my daddy. Like, always having to please him and not like try to get on his bad side. And it's like, that's not to say like I'm holding it against him or anything like that. I love my dad down. He just got his own trauma that he got from his childhood that trickled down into my childhood. And that's okay. Like, I'm not, well, it's not okay, but it's not okay. But I've learned to learn from it. I've learned from it. Like, I've learned that that is where that aspect of my personality came from. And I've learned to change that part of me. And I'm so happy that I did because I have boundaries now. Now, I can still learn to have more boundaries. It's always boundaries that you have to establish as you learn more about yourself. But it's just like, I'm just happy that I've gotten out of that phase of my life and I now love myself enough to have boundaries and not people please and not worry about the next person's feelings when I really should be worried about mine and not worried about the next person's feelings when they ain't worried about me. So, yeah. How do you keep up with girl maintenance even when you low on funds or not feeling yourself? Honestly, when you're not feeling yourself, you probably just need your hair done. And if you're low on funds, you need to learn how to do your own hair. Not gonna lie, getting your hair done is expensive. When I was doing the math on how much I was getting my hair done a few months ago, I slowed down a lot. If you know me, I was getting my hair done like every 4 or 5 days. I'm not exaggerating. I was spending like probably like $800 to $1,000 a month just on getting my hair done. That's not even counting the bundles. Because for one, I sell hair. I'm a content creator, so I like to keep my hair done for the content. And it's like I was working in a shop, so it was just so easily accessible for me to get my hair done. Just ask somebody, "Oh, can you do my hair today?" And they doing it. But I had to slow down on that. And I actually started doing my own quick weaves for a while. So that's something that you can do is learn how to do your own maintenance. Now, I ain't really get into like the press-ons and things because I don't know, I feel like nothing beats just having a set on your hands. But like I can do my own quick weave if I have to. I can do my own underarm waxes. I don't know about the cootie cat. I don't think I can wax my own cootie cat, but I can wax my own underarms. Now that ain't a problem. If Fat Mom just got to be hairy for a little while because I ain't got the funds, that's just what it have to be. But I don't like Fat Mom hair, so I'm having funds now. Something you can do too is like learn how to wax yourself. Like, it's really not that hard. I've waxed my own underarms a couple times, but I prefer for somebody else to do it because it's just a cleaner look. But you can wax your own lip, eyebrows, chin, like learn how to do things yourself. It's really not that hard. Y'all know my hair thick as shit. And I can still do my own quick weave. Your braids ain't even got to be flat for a quick weave. So just learn how to do things yourself if you really want to keep up your maintenance. You don't always got to pay people to do things. There'll be times you pay somebody to do something and they don't even do it the way you like it. You could have just did it yourself and do it the way that you like it. But I do like getting my hair done by other people at this point in my life because it's just, I don't know, convenience. I don't want to spend the 3 hours doing it myself when I can pay you to do it and I can sit here and edit my vlog and be on my phone or whatever the case may be. So if you're trying to save money, do it yourself. And also, when it comes to like feeling yourself when you're low on maintenance, you got to get you some 2-piece sets, baby. TikTok shop, $10 2-piece sets. I sent it to my sister a couple months ago when she was telling me that she wanted like more throw-on clothes. You don't have to spend a pretty penny to look put together. This shirt that I got on, this white shirt, this is from TikTok shop. Like, you don't have to spend a lot of money to look put together. It's okay. Advice on letting go of toxic friends. I think, I'm not gonna lie, it can be hard to let go of friends. Like, even when I was telling y'all about that friend with that whole ebook situation, I ain't gonna lie, I still miss the girl to this day. Because it's not to say she was a bad friend. And honestly, she might not have even known that was going to rub me the wrong way. She probably just thought about it like, oh, let me do it too. Or I don't know what she thought. Because like I said, I told y'all she left me on red and unfollowed me on everything and blocked me on everything. So I never got a response. Well, I never got like an explanation from her. But Like, when it comes to letting go of toxic friends, you just gotta do it. Like, if somebody is that toxic to the point you feel like they don't need to be in your life, you just gotta rip the band-aid off and do it. Like, I remember when I was in college, I had a set of friends, and I'm not trying to be messy. This is just girl talk. This is just real shit, okay? I had two friends that I had really went through all my college years with, but they were best friends before I inserted myself into the friendship, and we became like a trio. And it just got to be like very toxic. It'd be times where this friend will come to me talking about that friend, and that friend will come to me talking about the other friend, and then I see y'all back cool, and then y'all ain't messing with me, now y'all back cool, so I know y'all talking about me. So it's just like, it got to a point where I remember vividly because we used to stay next door to each other. And like I said, I'm not trying to be messy. Like, they cool. I'm just talking on experiences. This ain't no bad blood. Hey, you feel me? But we used to stay next door to each other, and it just got to the point where the last time one of the girls had came to me and she was talking to me about the other girl, and they was living together at this point, and I'm just looking at her, and I looked at her, and I did that. So her, like, I feel like you should stop being friends with her. And if I'm being honest, me and you will never be friends again either, because you coming to me and you talking about her, all this stuff that she doing, and I know you're gonna be back cool with her in a week or two. And it's like, okay, when you get back cool with her and then you fall off from me again, is y'all talking about me? So it's like, when it comes to letting go of toxic friends, you just gotta rip that band-aid and do it, baby. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't like being around people and not knowing where we stand, or not knowing if I say the wrong thing and me and you gonna be into it or not. Y'all two talking about me. Like, I don't like stuff like that. And I remember vividly, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna lay it all on the floor. Fuck it, let's talk about it. And I told you I used to be a people pleaser. So I still wanted to be that friend. I ain't gonna lie, there'd be times where, like, we wasn't into it, but I felt like the vibe was off, so I like overly try to make the vibe right, if that makes sense. So I remember one time, I told y'all we stayed next door. It was me and my friend at the time, and them two. And we was about to smoke some weed together or whatever. So I had one over there. I think like one of the girls' boyfriends like really wanted us to get back cool. So he had texted me like, come on, let's smoke. We're gonna all smoke together. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll go over there. And one of the friends is showing me something on her phone. And the other friend that she lived with ended up texting her like, something, why she over here. And it's just like, I don't think she knew that I seen the message. So the girl came out the room, the one that sent the message, and she like, hey, Akira, da, da, da. And I'm just looking like, I just seen this fucking message. And in my head, I'm just like analyzing, because I could have said something, but at the end of the day, it's like, I shouldn't be over here anyway, because I'm really people pleasing right now, trying to be in their face, trying to be back cool, because I missed a friendship when I know there's something that's not good for me. People pleasing. But I'm sitting right there just analyzing what everybody doing. And it's just like, y'all was really just talking about me, and y'all sitting in my motherfucking face, hee hee ha ha, smoking with me. And you was just on your phone telling her, why am I here? Her nigga invited me, that's why I'm here. But it's just like, it was just, I just had to let it go. So I ended up just kind of detaching myself from that. And I never felt better. Never felt better. Like, when I detached myself from those friendships, I gained a lot of new friendships that I could like just nurture. Like, I just thank God that I had the willpower to separate myself from that. And I think that was the start of me getting rid of those people pleasing tendencies, because I just knew I never wanted to feel like that again. I never wanted to be in a space where I was thinking like, damn, y'all really don't like me. Like, damn. So I know I never wanted to feel like that again. So I just made the strides to get rid of those people pleasing tendencies. But when it comes to letting go of toxic friends, you just got to do it, because it's only going to be so many red flags you get before it's a fucking siren, and then you can't ignore it no more. So if you really feel like it's to a point where, okay, maybe we shouldn't be friends no more, just get rid of it, for real. What's your ideal dates? My ideal date? I think my ideal date would be, we get dressed. Okay, maybe we not at the same house. Okay, let's say I get dressed. I'm drinking a little bit while I get dressed. You pick me up. We go eat. We talking in the car, a little music. You telling me how good I look and whatnot. I'm telling you how good you look. We get to the restaurant. I'm already a little tipsy because I've been drinking while I've been getting ready. We get to the restaurant. We order drinks. You drinking. I'm drinking. We eating. You eat just as much as me. You want to try everything on the menu just like me. We talking. We buzzed. Okay, cool. We get done eating. We get back to coffee. Like, dang, we ain't ready for the night to end. We end up at a lounge. We get some hookah. We get some more drinks. Like, I just love drinking with my man. And just like vibing with my man, being out and about with my man. Like, if I'm being honest, I'd rather be out and about with my man than with my friends sometimes. Because it's just like, baby, I can go home and fuck him. Maybe I can't fuck you. So that's my ideal date. Now, if it's any family that's watching this, I'm sorry, but this is a girl talk. Y'all should have exited a long time ago. Okay? Advice on starting a YouTube channel, just start it. Post the content and be consistent. It ain't no cheat code to this. I'm still just starting out. I'm just recording the content and posting it. Like I said, ain't no cheat code, so you just gotta really want to do it, and you gotta have something to say. You can't just be trying to make a YouTube video or make a YouTube account. You ain't got nothing to say. You ain't got nothing to show. You ain't got no personality. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta really have something that people want to see and go off of that. How are you mentally? By the way, I'm a new subscriber here. Love your channel, girl. Keep going. Thank you, Bookie. How am I mentally? If I'm being honest, so y'all know I've retired from doing hair and I've just been running my hair store, running my mentorship business and creating my content. And I would be lying to y'all if I told y'all I was just 100% satisfied right now. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm making money. I don't have to per se be anywhere every day, or like I don't have to clock in because I don't have like clients that I got to show up for. But I'll be lying to y'all if I say I was just 100% happy and 100% content with everything, because at the end of the day, I'm in like a transitional period. I'm transitioning from something that I was doing for 6 years to something that is so new to me and so unknown. It's like, and I could wake up one day and people might decide, oh, I don't want to buy help from her no more, or I don't want to watch her content no more. I don't want her to be my mentor no more. So it's like, I think that's what's kind of been messing with me. And I kind of just been trying to get myself out of my head with that. Because it's like, everybody else looking at me like, girl, you doing the damn thing. And I'm like, I'm looking at myself like, are you? But it's like, you are. Like, I be having people from my childhood that'll DM me and be like, I love your work ethic. I love what you do. You always promoting your business. You just always working hard. Like, I'm watching your YouTube videos and I just see how dedicated you is. And I be in my room like, bitch, you need to do more. And it's like, sometimes you don't need to do more. Like, sometimes you are okay where you are. It's okay to be in a period where stuff isn't moving fast. Like, it's okay to slow down. Especially as a business owner, you just got to know that everything ain't going to always be just, oh, I made 10,000 this day, or I made 30,000 in a week. Like, every month is not going to be like that. It's going to be slow months. That don't mean people ain't fucking with you. That just mean take this time to rest and reset and plot on later months. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to really teach myself how to have balance and not always be worried about like my businesses, if that makes sense. Just because as an entrepreneur, you don't have a set schedule. Like, I could be up at 3, 4 in the morning worrying about all of this shit. Like, I just been trying to teach myself how to slow down, just be okay with being calm and not just always rushing to the money and not always having to have a lot going on around me to feel like I'm accomplishing something, if that makes sense. Like, it's okay to have chill days. It's okay to not always be on the go and have a million orders to pack. It's okay to only got 10 orders to pack today. Like, that's fine. That don't mean people not fucking with you. That just mean you only got 10 orders to pack today. So I just been trying to teach myself that it's not always going to just be a straight shot to the top. Like, it's okay to just slow down sometimes. Like, you don't even want to always be just so busy all the time. It's okay to just have those slow periods in your life. So that's what I've been battling with these past few weeks. Now that I'm officially a retired hairstylist, I've just been trying to teach myself how to calm down and slow down and not always have anxiety about making money and making sure that I'm staying on top of my shit. Because like, the money gonna come. Like, if I ain't learned nothing about entrepreneurship these last 6-7 years, the money is going to come. As long as you're doing what you gotta do, it's gonna be slow periods, but the money is always gonna come. There ain't never been a time I wasn't able to pay my bills. Like, and I'm also good with saving my money at that. But it's like, I just really just been trying to slow my life down, slow my mind down, slow down my thought process so that I can just learn to be content with these slow periods in my life. Because at the end of the day, I'm used to making hundreds of dollars daily from doing hair. Don't get me wrong, I'm still making good money, but I'm used to having cash in hand every day. 4, 5 clients, 2, 3 clients, and I'm making $500 to $900 a day. When it's like, now, okay, it's a slower process. Like, you're still making money, but it's not like you getting this cash in hand every day. So that kind of be fucking with my mental a little bit, and it kind of be like, damn. I be thinking like, should you have retired from doing hair? But it's like, girl, you don't want to think like that and start backtracking. And I'm only thinking forward from now on. So I also haven't been going to therapy, so that could be another thing. I told y'all I do have ADHD. I am, and somebody commented in my video like, why are you self-diagnosing yourself? I'm not self-diagnosing myself. I went to therapy. She referred me to a psychiatrist. The psychiatrist diagnosed me with ADHD, and I really don't want to take no medicine for it. And I feel like my ADHD in turn gives me anxiety because I'm just constantly just worrying and thinking about a million things at once. But I'm just really learning how to slow my mind down, relax my mind. It's okay. It's never been a time where you haven't been able to pay your bills. It's never been a time when you just went through this crazy drought. So it's okay when things get slow. You know, as a business owner, you just got to know it's okay when things get slow, and don't panic. Because when you start panicking, you start just going for anything. You start trying to do anything to make some money. You start taking losses that you ain't even have to take because you're panicking. Well, all you have to do is slow down. God probably really want me to rest right now, and I'm over here worrying about my next move. So I just really been trying to just slow my thought process down and not just be so worried about my next move and just worry about right now. Like, And just take things for what it is. If you know you're doing everything that you need to be doing, it ain't no reason for you to be worrying. God got you. And I'm talking to myself too right now. So yeah, that's how I'm doing mentally. I also got a lot of like family things going on right now. That's kind of been messing with me mentally. I feel like my family been taking a lot of losses these past 2 years. And I just been kind of dealing with the fact that, okay, you really don't got no grandparents no more, no great grandparents, no first grandparents. And it's like, dang, I just be thinking about the fact, like, my kid, I'm not gonna cry right now. I ain't gonna cry on this camera. But I just be thinking about the fact that, like, if I have a kid, my kid never gonna be able to meet, like, my grandma and my great grandma. So, like, that's another thing I've been dealing with. And, like, my granddad that just passed away and things like that. So, I've been kind of dealing with that and just thinking about, like, I don't know, family things. Y'all know the holidays just passed. My family not that close for real, for real. So I just been thinking about like, wow, I really want my own family. Like I can't wait till I got my husband, my kids, and I can be the one that facilitate all the celebrations for holidays and things like that. Like everybody coming to my house. Cause right now at this point, ain't nobody going to nobody's house. Y'all seen my last vlog when I was at my house for Christmas. Granted, all my family is in Chicago, but it was just me, my daddy, my sister, and my brother. And y'all, my brother, that's not my blood brother. I've been knowing him since I was 12, 13, so I call him my brother, but that's not my blood brother. So it was just me and my immediate family and him does. So it's like, I just be kind of admiring other people's family situations where they just got all these family members that come together for holidays and things like that and show up for each other. We don't have that. So I kind of just been mentally thinking about like, wow, I can't wait to start my own family. No time soon, of course, but I just can't wait to be the one that is hosting Christmas and I got my husband and my kids just taking care of them and things like that. So yeah, I can't wait for like my 30s. I'm 25 right now, but I feel like my 30s is gonna be when I really get that fulfillment, like family wise, when I start my own family. Like I just can't wait to be a wife and be a mama and just all my friends got kids and we can come together and do all these family things that I didn't get to do like as of these, past few years or whatever. So yeah. Somebody asked, what's my goals for my YouTube channel this year? One of my goals for my YouTube channel is really to just create like community. Like I don't have no subscriber goals or like money goals when it comes to my YouTube channel. I really just love posting on here. I love recording. I love editing. I love talking to y'all. I love responding to comments. I love when somebody posts on TikTok and be like, who y'all favorite YouTubers right now? And y'all be commenting me like, that's enough for me. Like the money that you make from YouTube is a plus. Like I love when y'all DM me when I'm posting, like, oh, I'm posting a YouTube video today, and y'all slide up like, yay, like, I love that, I can't wait, like, that just keeps me going, like, I love that. So my goal is really to just keep creating community and I do want to do like some more collabs. I loved being like, okay, so let's talk about the collab with Madison for a little bit, because I don't even think y'all understand like how that even happened. So how Madison even ended up coming to Friendsgiving. She ended up following me on TikTok. Imagine, I've been watching Madison on YouTube for a while, like. And it wasn't like on no weird, like, oh, I want to be her friend real bad. Like, she cool as hell. Like, I could tell through her videos that we would click. So, I ended up DMing her, and I was like, I'm hosting Friendsgiving or whatever, and I would love to fly you out and give you your own room in the Airbnb, and you could bring a +1. She ended up bringing Diamond. Diamond cool as hell, too. I'm like, you could bring a +1, because I'm going to have all my friends, so, and I won't be able to, like, give you, like, the attention you might need with you being by yourself and not knowing nobody. So, I'm like, I want to fly you out. You can bring a friend. She's got to get her own flight. Y'all can get your own room. And, we can make content together. And it was kind of me shooting my friendship shot, too. And I was so surprised that she had said yes. But Madison is probably one of the few people that I would collab with, because, for one, she don't collab with a lot of people. So I knew, like, okay, her fan base is not messy. Her fan base is for her. You go to her videos, they're not talking about nobody else in her comments. All the girls that's in her comments or whoever in her comments, they're for her. That's her community. So I knew, like, okay, like, I would love to collab with her. So I do want to do more collabs. And we had a ball. I love Madison. I can't wait till we link again. I don't know when we're going to link again, but I want to link with her again. Like, I want to go out the country or something with her again, because we didn't get to, like, really turn up together for real. Like, the first spot we went to that Friday, it was like a lounge. So it wasn't like a real turn spot. You know what I'm saying? We was chilling. We was dancing a little bit, but it wasn't like, Saturday, we went to a club, but the section was so packed. It was like 20 people there. So we didn't really get to, like, dance and turn up and take shots and shit together. So me and her need to go out the country or something together so we can really bond. That's my girl, though. I fuck with her. I need to, like, text her and, like, check in with her. Maybe we could plan something together and it could be that way. But yeah, that's what I want to do with my YouTube, is really just build community. And I want to do a few more collabs. Like, somebody else that I would collab with, I like Jada Jonay. She followed me on TikTok, so I follow her back. I be watching her YouTube videos. Hey, girl. I don't think she watched my YouTube, but she on my TikTok. Jada Jonay. I like her. I like her vibe. I don't really know who else I would collab with, because it's like, it's a lot of people that have good communities that I wouldn't mind mixing with, but I just don't like messy stuff. Like, I'm a very chill girl. I don't like nothing messy. I like, if I'm gonna collab with you, I want your platform to not be messy as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna answer one more question because I feel like this video getting kind of long, y'all. When did you stop working and start working for yourself? I stopped working when I was 19. I'm about to be 26 in 2 months, actually. But so I stopped working 7 years ago, like 6, 7 years ago. My last job was at Walmart. I did get fired. I did get arrested at Walmart. That's how I got fired. Do I want to tell y'all how I got arrested? Just know I went to jail for like 6 hours, cried the whole time, bonded out. Let me tell y'all another thing. Do y'all know? So boom, this is how I went to jail. I'm in a car. I get pulled over, right? The police come to my side. They're like, "You Akira?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, step out the car. You got a felony charge for da da da." I'm felony. But y'all instantly started crying. I'm felony? What you mean felony? He said, "Yeah, can you step out the car for me?" Boom, step out the car. I get put in handcuffs. Imagine my boyfriend at the time, he in the passenger seat. Done. My boyfriend at the time, he in the passenger seat. Now, y'all, he smoked weed. I don't think I was smoking weed at this point, but he smoked weed. So he was high in the passenger seat, and he acted like a female. Like, this is not my last ex, by the way. This is my first boyfriend. Okay, this is not about my last ex. Don't send this to him, and he be thinking I'm still talking to him. I ain't talking about that nigga. I'm talking about my first ever boyfriend. Okay, he in the passenger seat, and he high, and he just was acting like a female, bro. He's sitting there like this, like he's asleep or something. So the officer like, "What's to him? Like, is he drunk?" I'm like, "Nah, he not drunk." You like, "It's not like weed in the car." I'm like, "Yeah, he smoked in the car earlier, but like he not had no more." But I'm trying to, make it seem like he not under the influence so he can drive my car home. Man, y'all, we across the street from my house, so it was nothing for him to drive home. This man still in the passenger seat with his eyes closed. I don't know why. I don't know if he had attitude because I was getting arrested. Bitch, I'm the one getting arrested, not you. What do you have attitude for? So the officer asked him like, he asked him something, and my ex gave him like attitude back. So he like, "Okay, well, we finna impound your car. I'm finna have a tow truck come and get it." I'm like, "Oh my god." So okay, cool. They finna impound the car. He in the passenger seat acting hot or whatever, acting like a goofy, a female. Like he was irritating the fuck out of me. I'm getting arrested, and I don't have my phones. I left my purse in the car. All of that. So do y'all know while I'm getting out the car and I'm getting arrested, they put me in the back of the cop car. This man not worried about what my bond is. He not worried about what precinct I'm going to. This man just trying to take my phone so he can go through them. So I'm seeing him putting my phones in his pocket, not saying nothing to the officer, not asking for no information. He just about to walk over. I told y'all the car was parked. I had got pulled over across the street from my house. This man about to walk to the house. It was like a little crack in the window. They put me in the cop car. I'm in the back seat. It's like a little crack in the window. I'm handcuffed. I'm mouth out the crack of the window like, "Can you please get my phone? I need my phone. I don't know nobody's number." Like, why I'm finna go to jail and you're not even worried about where I'm going. You just trying to get my phone so you can go through it. So the police officer goes to him like, "She want her phone, bro." So boom, I got my phone and I go to jail. I end up bonding out. I cried the whole time I was in jail. I'm talking about the whole 6 hours, to the point they didn't even put me in a cell. The officer at the little front thing felt so bad for me. She was like, "Baby, I know you ain't supposed to be here, huh? Just sit right here until you bond yourself out, whatever you need to do, but I ain't gonna put you in no cell because you distraught." Baby, I sat there and cried the whole 6 goddamn hours. Do you hear me? Bonding myself out, or my mama bonded me out. Imagine, I'm in college. My mama wasn't there. I think she sent the money, or I got bonded out. I know at the end of the day, I ended up paying for it. I gave whoever their money back. I don't remember who exactly paid for it, me or my mama, but I know at the end of the day, I gave her money back if she paid for it, or I ended up paying for it. He got it out of my money. But y'all, like, I would never go back to jail again. Like, yeah, but I was saying that to say Walmart was my last job and I got fired for some stupid shit. It's not on my record or nothing. Like, it ended up getting thrown out because at the end of the day, I really didn't do anything wrong. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I gave a story on live a couple times, but I was just in jail for like 6 hours. I went to court. And I can't even begin to explain to y'all how my heart dropped when he said felony. I'm felony manager. I'm in school. If you get a felony in school, ain't no more financial aid. So I'm just like in the back of the cop car like, wow, felony. But they end up throwing it out and stuff like that. So I end up being good. I will never go back to jail again. Yeah, that was the experience. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've talked enough. Did I talk y'all ears off? I feel like I did. But that's the end of this girl talk. I gave y'all a lot of tea. I ain't name drop, but shit, I mean, I did mention a few people, so y'all won't smoke them. No, just kidding. I finished my lemon drop. I'm about to edit this video so that it can go up today. I hope y'all enjoyed this girl talk. I told y'all that we are going to be uploading on Tuesdays now, and we sticking to that. Tuesdays uploads every week. I'm going to upload videos in between Tuesdays too. Pinky promise, but y'all can always count on getting a video on Tuesdays. And my skin look good as fuck right now. Yeah. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to another video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day, night, week, month, year. Bye. I love y'all.